All right, now on the count of three. On the count of three, Worldwide Plays. 1, 2, 3. Worldwide Plays. Listen to each other, support each other, help each other out.
Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, there was a princess named Catherine and a servant named Harry. You might call this play Cinderella, but you'd be very wrong. So, shall we begin?
Honestly, I don't know what came over me. Are you okay? All right then. Are you mute? Do you speak?
Yes.
What's your name?
Harry, Your Majesty, Princess Catherine. Oh.
Seems like we're done here, Harry.
Finally get married. It's a lot of hard work putting these arrangements together, and I would appreciate it if you would be sensitive to that.
I am sorry that I cannot find someone, and I would appreciate it if you would stop badgering me about it. I will find someone when I find someone.
Fine. You think you can find someone by yourself? Find someone before the next ball, or I will have you married to the prince, whether you like it or not.
Father, for the last time, I told you I didn't get a chance to see the princess. But I heard she had spent her whole day in our library with some servant.
Almost done with them dishes, me boy?
Almost, stepfather.
We haven't got all day.
Because after you're done, I want you to do my laundry.
Yes, stepbrother.
Do you have any idea where your mother is?
Still serving dishes at the Queen's ball, sir?
I swear, that woman works more than most of the servants put together.
I wonder who it was my dear Catherine was spending all her time with.
But she's not yours.
She's her own person.
How would you know? Have you ever even talked to her?
Have you?
I will.
Bet my father would never let me marry one of those dirty royals. If he was still alive.
What was that?
Well, nothing. Where is your laundry? Right.
Were you here a long time?
Well, this is the servants' library after all.
So does that mean the princess can't come?
Well, why would she want to?
I thought I explored every inch of this castle.
Well, not our wing.
Actually, I have gone to the servants' quarters.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
How many times?
You were determined to insult me, am I right?
Well, my father drilled some prejudices into me, and, well, I'm determined to prove him right.
Well, I'm determined to prove him wrong.
Well, let's see if you can. My father was a very smart man.
Is that a challenge?
Would it be bad if I said yes?
It would be honest.
I like being honest. prove my father right.
Okay, you may begin taunting me, but first, sit.
It would be my pleasure.
And it would be my honor.
Okay, up there goes number one. Royalty never looks up to anyone but themselves.
What's next?
Well, royalty may get an education, but they don't know what really goes on in their country.
Actually, my parents have a person from each town come every Sunday to talk about a certain town's problems and to try and work out a solution.
Really?
Yes, really.
Well, okay. How about royals never read because they believe that any story they do not know is one that is wasted and should not be read?
Wrong again.
Okay. Royalty is just an act where pigs dress up in fancy clothes and say rude things.
Oink! Honestly, do I look like a pig?
Okay. How about the only reason royalty makes servants do so much work is they like to see other people suffer?
Never would I want to see someone suffer on my behalf. Your father seems a bit judgmental. Honestly, if Isabella were here.
How do you know Isabella?
Well, she happened to be my best friend.
What? How did you meet?
It was my 8th birthday party, and all the girls Mom thought I should have liked had left. Isabella came in while I was twirling around in my party dress, and she said, "How about we go on an adventure instead of twirling around in that dress?" I didn't believe there could be any adventures in my palace, but I was curious, and so I smiled at her and nodded my head. She giggled and we shivered at the idea and ran toward the kitchen. And we didn't see any dragons, but we did have so much fun looking for them. After we came back up, I complained that there weren't any dragons anywhere, and then she said, and I will always remember this, we didn't see any, but that doesn't mean that there weren't any. After that, we became best friends, and it stayed that way. We explored every inch of this castle, and after that, we would play in the forest and talked for hours about absolutely nothing, and yet that was everything. And then she got sick. Turns out she was always sick, I just never realized it. How foolish can someone be?
Do you want me to leave?
Wish.
Everyone loved Isabella.
Did you?
Well, funny enough, she was my best friend too. My father thought we would get married someday, but then he died.
Are you sad thinking about them dying or happy that they lived?
Well, my father would want me to be happy.
What's your favorite memory?
Isabella had dragged me into the woods on my birthday. She said she found this new spot and that she knew I would like it. It was about a mile's walk from my home, and by the time we had gotten there, I was complaining because all I wanted to do was read. She laughed at me and told me to just keep walking. Finally, we got there. Oh, it was this beautiful field with hundreds of flowers and grass that shimmered in the slightest breeze. I couldn't believe such a place existed. And Isabella, she stood there smiling and she said, "So, what do you think? Wait, don't tell me. And the best part is yet to come." And so she uncovered an entire set of Shakespeare's works. I looked at her astonished, and the rest of the day we just laid there reading.
Do you think she's smiling, listening to us talking?
Of course.
Hey, do you want to have an adventure?
I would, but I need to work.
I think a princess's command is more important than work that you are doing.
I wish, but I cannot come with you.
Why not?
Private reasons? Oh, why do you care? My father told me about royals' nosiness.
Well, don't tell me then. I'm just a dirty royal.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I'm really sorry. I was just sad because of the Isabella thing.
I was upset too, but did you hear me calling you a dirty servant?
I know. What I did was wrong.
Of course it was wrong.
Well, I'm sorry.
I know that you're sorry, or else why would you have called me in here?
Catherine, please stop talking and let me apologize.
And why should I do that?
Well, let's see, because I'm really sorry. It's just that my family is obsessed with becoming royals. They think it's the best thing since the Americas. I didn't want them to find out. Find out about us. They would kill me. Literally, they would demand that I let my stepbrother take you, and I can't let them do that. I would love to see how wrong my father is about royals in the end.
I'm not sure how my mother will deal with this one.
Well, let's worry about that tomorrow.
Ready for your next adventure?
Now, the story has ended. If you didn't get it, Cinderella was the boy. And Prince Charming was the girl. Now move along. I have to go do a twisted version of Snow White somewhere around here. Have any of you seen those pesky 7 dwarves? No? You did? Maybe you can guide me to where they are.
I saw them in a book.
I have to go do.
And she bite a poisoned apple and died. Charming came, cast some dwarfs around her, and then she stayed. And then the witch turned into stone, and then we married. The end.
I have to go do this twisted version right away. I hope you enjoyed